a dream I know. Deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello reality viewers, welcome back again to Reality Latest Gist, the home of news and politics. For this channel, we dey drop news every day and we dey react to every videos wey comes our way. And na reality news now we dey drop for this channel, and we dey also dey talk am as e be. If today na the first time we say you dey come across this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, I appreciate all of una for una massive support to this channel. I say may God bless all of una in Jesus name. Amen. I get video wey I want present to una this very moment, and I go dey follow una dey watch the video. After we don watch am together, make we drop our opinion constructively for the comment section. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. Bye for now.
Every one of you owns Nnamdi Kanu an apology. Yes, whether you like it or not. After watching this video, you can go ahead and abuse me. I know that I will not see it. If you really want to abuse me, come to my WhatsApp. If you are not happy with what I said or what I'm going to say, my number is always there. Why don't you come to my WhatsApp and let's argue? We don't have to fight on social media. You come to my WhatsApp, me and you go call. I go call you. You go begin to argue. Each and every one of Nigeria owns Nnamdi Kanu an apology, whether you like it or not. In fact, they owe all Igbos, whether Igbo speaking or Biafrans, everybody is Nigeria needs. They owe us an apology, especially Nnamdi Kanu. I'm coming. I'm just trying to check up my phone. I'm checking on something. Because many of you tried to contact me. My phone was hanging. You know, when they say phone was hanging, my phone was just froze for 5 days. I went to fix it. They asked me to bring about $70. I said, okay, I'm coming back. So I just keep the phone. And I continue using the one I was using. Frederick, you owe Nnamdi Kanu an apology. He's the one who opened your eyes. Nnamdi Kanu opened your eyes. He tell you the story you've never heard before. Nnamdi Kanu used his mouth to keep the Nigerian government standing still. Yes. They open your eyes. They tell you what you don't know. The history you don't know about your countries. They let it out of the bags through social media. So Nnamdi Kanu holds the Nigerian government in their balls. If you don't understand what it balls, go inside your room now. If you're outside, remove your pants, open your leg. You are going to see something like this under you. That is the ball. But if you don't understand what I mean by Nnamdi Kanu is holding Nigerian government in the balls, you know what you're going to do? Hold one of your ball and squeeze it. How will you feel? You tell me how you feel. Every Nigerian owes that guy an apology for opening his mouth and saying, no, you need to set these people free. And in fact, before Nnamdi Kanu came to limelight, Nnamdi Kanu was agitating for restructuring Nigeria. The video is there. He was talking about restructuring Nigeria. He wasn't talking about the division. He was not talking about it. He was talking about restructuring. He said, if you people can restructure, then make we divide, make we dey go. That was when he started to agitate for Biafra. After years. And he came out, and he began to give us stories. He began to tell us stories that we don't know about. Nnamdi Kanu, every 2 days in a row, every week, he keep your Aso Rock on standstill. Everybody want to go and listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you don't know, ask your papa where they for Aso Rock. Everybody tune the radio and listen to Nnamdi Kanu, the story that they'd never heard about Nigeria. Remember when Nnamdi Kanu, whenever he come to he make his broadcast, they will go to the Senate and House of Assembly. They will start to talk about it. They will start to talk about it. They are not even ashamed to come and talk. You remember they want to change Nigerian name? Who was the first guy who was talking about who was talking about Nigerian name? That is a nigger. The name is not. We are supposed to have changed that name for a long time. Then your mumu, papa, then wait there for government. They begin to talk about that. They want to change Nigerian name. Now they want to change Nigerian name, Abi. First of all, make una face the insecurity. You hold the man, keep on for. You see, let me explain something to you guys. You see, nature has already been designed. You see this nature when I see so. This God don't design this world. It will work with nature. The world has been designed that it work with nature. That is why sometimes, even if you pray from now until you are 200 years old, if you are not going to be blessed, you will never be blessed. Some people will wake up and say, oh, by the time I'll be 40, by the time I'll be 30 years old, I'll become a millionaire. My brother, you cannot become a millionaire working for me. You cannot become a millionaire working for Donald Trump. You cannot become a millionaire working in America. You can never become a millionaire working in Germany. Except if you enter Germany, you become an entrepreneur. Where we say, you know what you do. If you fail, you stand up and soldier on. You fail, you stand up and soldier on. Until you get it right. Until you meet the right people. And say, oh, yes, you have to meet the right people to be an entrepreneur. Dangote did not just become a millionaire and waking up one day. He met with the right people. Even though the wrongs, the way they are running the Kaaba in Nigeria, all these their stereotypes is wrong. But he met with the people. We carry people along. You cannot do alone. I normally say this many times. I said, we human beings, we cannot do without each other. We can't do without each other. Even if Nigeria is divided today, we cannot do without Fulani. Put it aside. We can't do without them. We can't do without Fulani. Yes. I'm not saying totally we can't do without, but as long as they are your neighbor, you cannot do without them. You definitely will need something from them. It's either you employ them, or they employ you, they work for you, or you work for them. You don't necessarily need to carry their cows around to work for them. If you're supplying them cow feeds, let's assume Nigeria is divided now, and you have a cow, you have a farm where you produce food for the cows. Yeah, you're working for them. Who is going to eat the cow? It's their cow. So what am I trying to say? Let me go back to what I was saying. You see, Nnamdi Kanu is a chess player, like they say. Nnamdi Kanu is a... How many of you have been to a gambling studio? How many of you have been to gambling, whatever? Now see, when you go to gamble, and I'm not talking about all this football gambling. No. If you have ever entered a gambling shop, how do I call it? A gambling word. They call it something. When you enter a gambling mall, I mean, you know, there's no gambling in Africa. I'm just trying to, they try to talk, they try make you go to your phone, go to your YouTube channel and check any big gambling company. Make you see how they do. Just watch how people play gamble. Okay, let me use drafts as an example of what I want to say. Just find where people are playing drafts. Those people that know what they are doing. Just sit down there and watch those people that are playing drafts. Remember, I'm just trying to tell you who Nnamdi Kanu is. When you sit down, you watch the people that are playing drafts. How do they play draft? You see, you make pian and you cool down and watch. The other person will watch. The other person will play. So the other person may push you the game to take it. And you keep taking it, you keep taking it, you keep taking it. By the time he's going to eat all your games, you'll be surprised. So you push, you chop, you push, you chop, you push, you chop. By the time we're going to pam, 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 all your game is finished. That's who Nnamdi Kanu, that's who he is. Yeah, thank you, my brother Casino. Thank you. You see, I don't want to be reading here. If I'm reading here, I'm being confused of what I want to say. To be honest, whether you are a Fulani watching me now, whether you are Yoruba watching me now, whether you are Igbo watching me now, whether you be Calabar watching me now, whether you are from Port Harcourt, whether you are from Ikwere, whether you are from Benin, there's something I just want to say for 1 minute. I want to ask you something now. I want you to check out in your mind. If now you do there in the position of Nnamdi Kanu, your papa die untimely, your mama die untimely, your cousins die untimely, people were killed in your house just because you are just talking. In which many of you, they abroad, they talk. Many of you, they harass police for streets. Police go just look you like this and go. But for somebody to just come on social media and say, look, Nigerian government, we have been marginalized. Look into the matter. What does it take the government to sit the youth down? I'm not even talking about the Igbos. I'm not talking about the Biafra. The whole Nigerian youth, Nigerian government need to sit us down, sit the youth down and talk to them, apologize. And, you know, let me explain something to you guys. You know, sometimes when I'm talking like this, I'm going crazy. I go crazy for Nigerian, but I try as much as to go, not only me, even go crazy. A lot of people, when I talk to people, for instance now, let me give you for instance, make una don't think say, now those of us where they come social media just they talk. A lot of Nigerians are mad about what is going on in Nigeria. They don't just have the voice to talk. They don't want to talk. Even those that are abroad, they don't talk. When you are talking like this, say, ah, my brother, hey. When he talk, you say, no. Every time when I sit down, the thing they make me want to get sick. I beg. So what am I trying to say? Go, if you want my number, go to my YouTube channel and get my number. My YouTube channel is Solomon Okereke Vlog. Go there. By the time you search up to 3 or 4 of my movies, you are going to find my number. Then you can come and argue with me, whatever. But don't call me. I won't pick your call. Drop me a voice message and I'll give you a voice message. If you are in position of Nnamdi Kanu and all this thing is happening, how will you feel? How will you feel? Many of you will never go prison before. I know how prison before. Me, I've never been to prison, but I have been in a locked up in a police station. Do you understand me? Now, if you want to feel what you feel, go into an empty room. Go into an empty room. Lock yourself up in that empty room for 48 hours. You don't talk to anybody, no telephone. Then tell one of your friends the kind of food that you want. Say, now this kind of food that they eat, in the afternoon, bring this. In the evening, bring this. Then they go to give you food 2 times a day. And not be that food where you talk, say you want chop, now they go give you. If you talk, say now rice you want, he go bring you bread with water. Yes, he go give you bread with water, no meat. You go chop and drink am. Then you will feel what other people are feeling being in prison for you. Nnamdi Kanu is there for you. You know, some people, it baffles me to see that some people think that Nnamdi Kanu is just there for the Igbo. Nnamdi Kanu is there because of the Yoruba man. Nnamdi Kanu is there because of Fulani man himself. Nnamdi Kanu is there because of Hausa man. Nnamdi Kanu is there because of Igbo man. Nnamdi Kanu is there because of Benin man, Ikwere man, Port Harcourt. Anywhere you come from, Cross River, Calabar, that man is there just because of Una. There are always special people in the world. Mandela. How many of you know Mandela? Mandela was in prison just because of his people. He was speaking out. He was locked up, right? Now everybody loves Mandela. I want to be like Mandela. But during the time they lock him up, they will have enemies like this, just like now, those saboteurs. In their midst. But when the country got freedom, everybody wants to align with Mandela. Oh, Mandela. Mandela is my man. I want to be like Mandela. Oh, that man is great. Shaibu, okay, Din Shai, okay, I read what this man says. Say the man is not setting Nigeria on fire. Let me explain to you, bro. You see, from the beginning, Yahya, Din, Yahya, Sharif, let me explain something to you. When he was arrested in 2014, right? Am I right? He was talking about division of Nigeria. What did Nigerian government sit on the table and talk about the way forward? The only way forward, if they don't want to divide Nigeria, is talk about the structure. But the only thing they were talking about was to bribe him. Oh, sorry. It's like yeah. The only thing they were talking about to bribe him. They want to bribe him. Why don't they sit Nnamdi Kanu down and say, okay, you're not even Nnamdi Kanu. You have to talk to all the nation. Like, okay, we want to, okay, now Shaib, Yahya Shaib, why is your uncle, President Buhari, not talking about restructuring Nigeria? I want to ask you, why? You're telling me that Nnamdi Kanu is trying to set Nigeria on fire? Why the Fulani are busy killing the people in the east? In the forest, they're killing people in the farm. What do you think he's supposed to do? All the eastern governors, they are fools. I'm sorry, I don't want to use that word. Sometimes it's just a slip of tongue. Because I don't know how you people will sit down and people will start killing you. Until Nnamdi Kanu brought the ESN. Until Nnamdi Kanu brought ESN, before they begin to think. Nah, man, make you think. Yeah, I'm not abusing you, but I want you to think about it. You see, let me tell you one thing. If Nigeria is being restructured, in which many people will not agree at this time, but if Nigeria can go back to the restructure, go back to the drawing board and restructure Nigeria, the northern people, the North, are afraid that there's nothing for them. It's a lie. There are a whole lot of the northern Nigerian can turn that country to a tourist attraction. Dubai is only a tourist attraction. People just come to Dubai for tourism. And they are making a lot of money. And your same Buhari and his cabinet are buying houses in Dubai. Everybody wants to go to Dubai. When the Israel signed an accord with the UAE for friendship, every Israeli wants to go to Dubai. Every Israeli wants to go to Dubai. Even though there was coronavirus, a lot of people went to Dubai. Why? Because Dubai has put themselves in the map line of the world. Like, this is a tourist attraction place. Everybody in America wants to go to Dubai. Everybody in Canada wants to go to Dubai. Everybody in Australia wants to go to Dubai. Not because they have oil, but because the country is being restructured for tourism. We can do it in the northern part of Nigeria. Why not? It is money. Why? What is wrong with all of you? You can even do better than the oil. Let me tell you, if I were in a position to talk to the northern people, I would tell them, let us divide the nation. And that will be a competitive country. We are going to be competing. You have your own line. You have your own line of life. The Igbos have their own line of life. Yoruba have their own line of life. Each and every one of us will still need each other. We will still work together as partners. Looking at Nigeria right now, there's no way. Everybody is too corrupt that the country can move forward. The country cannot move forward. Go and write it down. Looking at it, me, I love Nigeria. Every Igbo man loves Nigeria more than Hausa man. Every Igbo man loves Nigeria more than a Yoruba man. I'm not standing to be corrected. That is the fact. That every Igbo man love Nigeria more than a Yoruba man. He love Nigeria more than Hausa man. He love Nigeria more than Fulani man. Than anybody that you can mention in that Nigeria. Igbo man will go to cross to Yoruba land. He take it at home, say, oh, this is Nigeria. This is my country. He build a house. He will go to the northern part of Nigeria, will build a house. Oh, this is my country. Then the Hausa man or Fulani, let me tell you, the Fulani man will be moving from forest to forest, destroying their crops. They are not contributing to any economy. Oh, they are contributing to economy when they are destroying the crops and moving cow from bush to bush. What kind of stupid idea is that? What kind of... This is a primitive life. And you don't know that those men that are carrying cows inside the bush all the time, their children is going to become an armed robber. It is their children that is doing all these things that is happening now. Now children when they born, when no go school. If there's a ranch in Nigeria, let me explain to you guys. Take all these your bandits and the cow rollers, take them to the north, build a ranch for these people. When you build a ranch, their children will be able to go to school, so they will have a better future tomorrow. Tell them that the primitive life of cow roaring is gone. It is ranching. It is ranching. You can make a lot of money from milking your cow and sell it out. You can make a lot of money by selling your cow skin. You don't necessarily have to kill cow to give. You don't necessarily have to sell cow to people who want to eat them. No. There are a whole lot of things to be done with cow. The cow bones are used. You can import them. You can export them. Cow, the bones of the cow, you can export them. They want to buy all these things in the country, in many countries. What is wrong with us? Nigerian can never be fixed. I'm sorry. If it is fixed, fine. But it can never be fixed without restructuring that country. That is the truth. Nigerian can never. I'm sorry. I'm not a devil advocate. When you look at the structure of Nigeria, you will see that everybody is too much corrupt. They don't know that money is made to spend. When you make money, money is made. Igbo people make money and they spend the money. The government have to dish out that money, spend it for the purpose of that money, and a dime must not come out of it. It must be done. When are we going to get there? Some people see me as an enemy. Now I'm not advocating for war. I'm not a devil advocate. Everybody loves Nigeria. Behind the scene, let me tell you, like I said before, every Igbo person loves Nigeria too much. I've been into mind of people. They love Nigeria so much. If the government gets sense, you have to restructure. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You see the seas in Dubai, all those sea when they see for Dubai, it is man-made. That sea is man-made. Okay, if you're telling me Nigeria is going to be all right, when is it Nigeria going to be all right? All of you are dying. Maina Lafia died because of this. They didn't give him oxygen. Maina Lafia, he died because they didn't give him oxygen. Ordinary cow, ordinary, what do you call it? Pussycat. If a pussycat is sick abroad, ask your brother that are in abroad. They are going to give that pussycat an oxygen so that he can survive. Ordinary pussycat, when no get owner, wait there for streets. I told you guys before. Here in Israel, the government specifically have money they budget for the cats on the streets. They budget money for the cats on the street every year. And you see people, you see somebody park a car. He knows where those cats are. They will just go there and drop the food for the cats. They will eat, put water, and they are gone. If it means sometimes I buy cat food and give to cats. I buy cat food. I just give them, not because they are hungry. They are big. Nigerian government should sit down. If una want restructure Nigeria, you have to talk to people. You don't have to do as if you are the boss. We are the boss, not those children. No, you don't have to do like that. It's just like my own child now, my own son. Make I come dey do gra for my son. Now that my son go still come back and kill me if I don't take time. You have to sit him down. Hey, bros, this is how it works. Let me tell you guys a story. Sometimes I like to use myself as an example. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I told you guys some times ago, my son, when I got my salary, I dash people money, forget about my son's school fees. He has to send a message to me. Like, if you don't want to send me to school, why did you have me? Not because I know they pay school fees. So now person where I just buy phone give. At that time, I just bought a new phone for him. And he used the same phone to send me a message, and I thought it was an insult. I begin to argue. When I went down to the house, to the room, I sit down and think, say, this guy is right, oh. My son is right, oh. The word may seem like he's abusing me, oh. When I got the money, why should I first give outsiders money instead of paying his school fees? Not because he's hungry, but the school fees is paramount to him. I sit down and think. I call Nigeria. I say, please, make una no touch him. Make una no abuse. That boy is right, oh. The guy is right, oh. It is his own right, because I'm his father. But he need, why do I have to skip his school fees? I have to call and say, oh, please forgive me. So I'm sorry. I forget now. Okay, don't worry. You're supposed not talk to me like that. But he didn't insult me. He was just asking, why did you not pay my school fees? I supposed to pay the school fees. The school fees was already late. And I forgot. I have to dash people money. Money don't finish. What thing they happen now? You never pay the school fees. He didn't say it in a way of an insult. But for me, as an African people now, anything, we know they like me picking, they argue. When he talk, I realize that this guy is right. And I have to calm him down. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to pay the money. I beg, make una no touch the guy. That boy is right. And the people at home was like, what is wrong with this man? He said the boy is right by saying that. For me, he is right. You have to calm him down. You have to talk to him. This is the way Nigerian government should talk to us. They owe us a lot. They cannot fix electricity since 1960. Since 1960, they cannot fix electricity. I remember our fridge, my fridge, when I was young. Now rats, they live inside our fridge. My own mama fridge, now rats, they live inside. There's no light. No, there's no light. You go get light today. After, there's no light for 2-3 months. Rats go don't come. Chop all the iron finish. Chop all the wire finish. Come on, guys. Let us be honest to ourselves. How long are you going to be suffering? When you say people are agitating like this, they mean it. How long are they? Electricity. Okay, now let me explain something to you guys. For example, now you know that I'm very good at a particular job. Maybe I know how to fix a phone. And when you look around, let me use for example, maybe in the whole Lagos state, there's nobody that can fix this phone except Solomon, that is in Israel, that can fix this phone. And the whole people in Lagos are using this phone. What are you people going to do? And you have been trying to fix the phone for more than 60 years. What are you going to do? Are you not going to go to Israel and talk to Solomon and say, please, you see the whole Lagos, they are using this phone. And they say you are the only one who can fix this phone. Can't you come to Nigeria and fix it? How much do you need? And I will sit down and think of my bill, okay. And I will come to Lagos, mobilize men, and we will fix your phones. This is what the federal government should have done. If you are not fix the electricity, please, why don't you go to, whether not China or whichever country you think you can go, bring them down, talk to them. When you fix this electricity, you will run it to like 20 years. This is how much we are going to be paying you, 20 years or less. Then economy will grow. with electricity, economy will grow. Economy will grow. I started feeling that electricity is very, very necessary when I got to South Africa. Not because I don't know in Nigeria it is, but we use generator, right? But when I got to South Africa, I never saw generator. Like, wow. And I was selling movies on the street. Illegal movie. All those Nigerian movies, when we go to South Africa that time, we go to the computer and make a copy. Go to the street and sell it. Guess what? The day it was done on me, when the police came and took that movies that I just made. Then I went back to the flat. There was electricity to do another movie. Before 2 hours, I don't finish to make another movie. I went to the street and I came back. I make double. The movie, that movie that the police confiscated, I make double of that money. And I sit down, I talk to myself, I say, wow, electricity is very important too. So if I say electricity no day, today I for go hungry. Electricity contribute to economy. When? Nigeria, we need to talk. We need to talk. Nigeria, we need to talk. What they are doing now, look what they are doing now. Everybody is running to APC. That old man, do you know, he doesn't know what he's doing. Do you think the man there know what he's doing? No, there are people who is controlling him. Do you think a man who knows that he's going to die anytime soon? I'm sorry, I'm not praying for Muhammadu Buhari to die. If you're old, anytime you can go. Anybody can die. But at that age, anything you are just expecting to go. One day you're going to go. Whether you like it or not, nobody will live this life alive. Nobody in this world will live here alive. Everybody must die. I'm not praying for him to die soon. But I'm telling you, when you are 80-something years old, it is almost time to say goodbye. You should have sit down and think like, okay, what legacy am I going to leave for these people? What legacy? They are busy recruiting themselves. APC. Oh yeah, everybody come and join APC. These Igbo people, we have to deal with these Igbo people. All these Biafrans, Igbo, we must deal with them. At the end of the day, what is their achievement? The northern people are suffering more than the Igbos. Wait, make I tell you now, Igbo, we know the suffer rich, the northern people. Oh. The same people where they rule us. All those Almajiri for street, they don't allow them to go to school. They are not contributing enough into the economy of so-called Nigerians that they love so much. They love that country so much that they are not sending their children. They are not allowing those children to go to school. They build the school. Still, those Alhaji, they want those children to be on the street and beg for money. Those children are the ones who is carrying the guns right now. And the ones where they come, they grow, they come. Those small ones, those children where they born. And you think this bandit will stop? It will never stop unless they divide the country. Let me tell you guys a story. You see, Nigerian government, maybe they are pretending or they don't have the manpower to go into the forest and arrest those bandits. Let me tell you guys a story about Israel. Some few weeks ago, the terrorists in Gaza, they were throwing bombs to Israel constantly. They are just throwing the bomb. You know, Israel is celebrating a holiday. Even today, we are on holiday. I'm not traveling. I didn't work. And a lot of people are not working today. Do you know what Israel did? Israel went into Gaza to capture those people. For them, they don't know. Oh, Israel, I salute Israel. Oh. They have been throwing bombs to them. They throw bomb. You know what Israel do? They don't bother to throw bomb. They went into their territorial. You know, when you leave a country, you see, make person enter. I don't know how to explain because you are not here. Let me see how I'm gonna say that. Okay, it's like somebody went into Aso Rock and just take out Mr. Muhammadu Buhari out of Aso Rock. When everybody wake up, it was like, what's going on? Where's Buhari? Oh, Buhari is here. Oh, he's here in Israel. You see, why don't we learn from the best? Everybody begin, hey, we are going to catch them. Tomorrow we are killing the bandits. The army are dying. The army, the soldiers are dying like flies. If you don't see your friends for a long time, maybe you don't die. Even I'm looking for my friend. I don't know if the guy has died. I don't know. I'm not sure. He's not been talking to me for a while. Only God knows. I told him to leave the army, but he doesn't want to listen. I just put him aside. Every time they are taking, he's a Yoruba boy. Every time they are taking him to that same forest. He was in that forest for for how many years? 2 years. They took him, he went to Lagos. After 3 months, after 1 month, they say, you have to go back and spend another 1 year before you come back again. He went. And I told him, man, come on, what is wrong with you? You are going to die. Because they want you dead. I'm not saying a soldier should not defend the country. But what is happening now, they are not giving you guys enough guns. Some of they are not giving you. The same people that they recruit with you are the bandits. And they will corner una, come kill all of una. Me, I'm not an enemy of Nigeria. Seriously, I'm not an enemy of Nigeria. If una fix road now, the economy, if una fix road now, fix the roads, give electricity, give us good security. At least people go. The eastern part of Nigeria, listen, Nigerian government, what is wrong? Why will not they marginalize us now? We have see that. Why we not fit the import goods from that side? Why? Let me explain something to you. When we send something through container to Lagos, me, I know they do container. I believe a lot of people, when we want to send something through this shipment through Lagos, do you know that the money we will take carry that drum reach east is more than the money that we used to buy that things inside the drum. When you bring a drum, when you get to Lagos, they will charge you. Say, this drum don't reach like 2-3 days. They charge you money. Now, the person will go carry that drum, go put for motor, he go charge you. The driver go charge you. When you reach where they go, those people go carry them. They go steal you motor. When you calculate all those money, you don't even need to send anything to Nigeria. Not at all. But if the port is in our side, he go there easy. My family go there, go carry drum. They go home. Why? What do we do now? What do we do now, self now? What do we do now? Fulani people, what do we do now? What have we done? What have we done? That's the question I'm asking. I'm asking it personally. What have you done? You hate us. Why don't you just let me go? And you don't like me. I am that same man who have chemists in Kanu, Kaduna. I'm that same man who built beautiful houses in Kanu, Kaduna, Abuja. I'm that same man who can speak Hausa fluently. And that same man who contribute to your economy in the northern part of Nigeria. That same Igbo man. So for those who keep quiet, not because they are not feeling it. They are feeling it. But who feel it most? We the poor man, and we the feel it most. Because an angry man, they say, man that is hungry is an angry man. Come on. I know get voice to talk. Oh. People will get voice to talk. See, Monia Lafia, don't die. Now them kill him. That man, they shook and poison. Now me talk and say na poison they shook. When I heard about it, I say, that man was not sick. Now they shook and poison. Now needle they go just take shoot and suka. You no go know. Tell and say this man they talk too much. Now see him. Me my prayer be say any day where the Fulani with their Hausa people, any day where they wake up, they are going to fix. They are going to know that they can fix that desert to become like Dubai. They are going to have their. You see, make we divide Nigeria now. Make those Fulani go meet all these. Make they go meet all this Islamic nation. that they want to fix northern part like Dubai. Everybody will come to invest. They will come. And after when we have fixed it, myself, I go come there as a tourist. Why not? I told you guys about Israel and Dubai. Every Israeli want to go to Dubai. Everybody was just pretending like, oh, they are our enemies. Yes. You are enemy, yes, enemy. But when they came in accord to become one, that was last year. Within a few months, every Israeli want to go to Dubai. Every Israeli want to go, and they went. You cannot compare Dubai to Israel. Dubai is nah. You cannot compare Dubai to many European countries. They have nothing. And that same Dubai, now all of them go they buy house. I beg you. I know one day, I don't know what is going to happen in 2023. My own prayer be say, you see, before I end my message, I don't want to talk much about this our Biafran people where they fight each other. Look, I'm not in the position to talk to DOS or whatever. I'm not in position to talk to people where they attack each other on Biafran issue. We don't need to tackle anybody on Biafran issue. Everybody gets in game to play. Make una they play una game. Make una know they carry una yeah lineage. Come here. Some people will come, they abuse DOS. Some people will come, they abuse some other guys. No, you don't need it. You don't need to come here and abuse anybody. Anything when I want, where another person they do, where they vex you, come talk to the person behind the curtain. Don't come here to say, oh, this guy do this and this guy do this. Please. The only person that keeps me alive out of all of una now. Taku, now they tackle each other. The only person that keep me alive is Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is in Highland. That is why I said I am pregnant for Nnamdi Kanu. Some of you may be surprised when I say I'm pregnant for Nnamdi Kanu. I will explain. If I'm a woman and I'm married to a man who gave me pregnancy, do you know that I owe that man? I owe the man a child. Even if I run away, that man will say, my wife went away with a baby. Each and every one of you owns Nnamdi Kanu. You are pregnant for Nnamdi Kanu. And what is the baby that you are going to born? Being consistent as a Biafra. All of you need to be consistent because you are owing him. That is the child in your stomach. That is the belly where I get for Nnamdi Kanu. Being a consistent, nothing can change me to be a Biafra. Nothing. All of you are pregnant for Nnamdi Kanu. If you are an Igbo man and you believe that you are being marginalized, you are all pregnant for him. Yes, you are. I am. And that baby that we are going to have for him is being prayerful, being consistent. We are not saying you should go and fight. You don't have to go fight. That man is being locked up. We don't know what he's eating there. He's there counting the ceiling every day. Do you know what it is to count ceiling? Do you know what it is to count ceiling? Please, can you kindly go to your room, lock yourself up, turn off the TV. Don't eat, lock up your phone, don't talk to anybody. Just be quiet for 24 hours. And you will know what it means to counsel. Don't read books. Nobody talks to you. And you know what it means to counseling. You know how many ceiling. Even if not be ceiling, even a POP, you know all the buttons wait there for that ceiling. You will know everything in that room. Everything wait there for that room. You go know them one by one. Even while you close your eyes. Nigerian government, make I tell you now, me, as I always said it, that I'm not an advocate for I'm not an advocate for guns. I said it many times because if we talk about guns now women go die pass and now children go die pass. For me, I'm not an advocate for guns because it is the children that will die and it is the women. But if we can pick up the children and the women out of Nigeria, for Yoruba land, they pick all the children and women out. For Hausa land, they pick all the women and children out. For Igbo land, they pick all the children and women out. Then they can say, okay, men, oh yeah, yes, I go there happy. I go there happy to carry gun. If you not quick shoot me, I shoot you. But as it is, I can't advocate for gun because now children, now them they suffer past. Look at what happened in Israel some few months ago when they were shooting from either side. Who died? Did the Hamas died? The terrorists died? Yes, Israel, they know how to target a lot because their technology have gone far. But the children suffered right there in Hamas. Right here in Israel, women and children suffer. People die, we saw them. Who died? The innocent ones. Only one soldier died. But multiple citizens died. Both sides. I'm not an advocate for war. I'm an advocate for restructure. I'm an advocate to sit down and think. Talk to the people. Like, oh, my child. You know, I'm always, let me tell you guys, look, I'm not the best guy. And I can never be the best. Let me tell you what happened with me and my son. I was supposed to go to my site to cut off the grass. They want to cut off the grass in the site. And the money they charged me was huge. And I look at it, I say, I have a boy like this of 18 years old, and I will come take this money, go give to somebody outside. Why is this boy here? That's what I asked myself. Why is my boy here? I make a phone call. He said, I'm not a farmer. I've never been. Yes, I know you are not a farmer. Go and do it. It is yours. That thing is yours. It's not mine. It is not mine. It's yours. That thing is yours. Go and cut it. It's going to take you 2 months. You go there, cut one small grass, go home. Cut one small grass, you come next day, go home. He make a plan. Ask me how. He went to meet one of his best friends and said, hey, please follow me somewhere. They took machete and now they went. Surprisingly, he just sent me a video. He said, I've done so today. Wow. Yeah. But there's one that I cannot cut. Some of them is too hard. Say, leave the one that is hard. Cut the one that is not hard. When they finish it up, what did I do? I was happy. Say, that boy that went with my son to go and cut the grass. Wow, I need to appreciate him. And I gave them a token. Say, okay, give to that boy this. You too, take this one. That is negotiation. That is, we negotiate. Nigerian government should, our leaders, our so-called governors, should be able to negotiate with us. Biafra, IPOP is beyond them. It's beyond all of them. They don't know. Me, I don't want to talk much. I've said much, but I don't want to talk much because if you say make we dey talk here from now till tomorrow, we still be talking too much. My message to Biafran people, when they come to social media and I say, Simon Ekpa did this, DOS do this, this one do this, make una go keep quiet somewhere. Please don't come to social media and abuse each other. If I offend you, you get my DM. Call me, make sure you get my number. Hey, that's in the way you talk. No talking like this again, no. But you come here to abuse me. The government are watching you. Right now, as I'm talking to you, the government are watching. Anything Nnamdi Kanu, as I write Nnamdi Kanu put so, somebody in Aso Rock is watching me right now. Probably he know what is going on in his mind. Oh, these people where they agitate for this thing. We can't stop. I will keep talking until I die, until when I give us Biafra. And I said, I'm not saying that I'm going to shoot guns. But I will keep talking about it until it comes. So thank you very much, guys. Good morning, all of you. Wow, we have about 800 followers. Guys, thank you very much for being here. I love you all. I'm not trying to be perfect. I just say the way I feel. And it's not always good for us to come and abuse each other. Whether you be Fulani, whether you be Hausa, whether you be Igbo, whether you be Yoruba. Let us try to reason with each other. We always need each other. whether you like it or not. This is my own observation, not be observation, sir. This is what I know, that I will need a Fulani man. If we are neighbors, there's no how, as a Fulani man which have a boundary with me, that I will not need him. He will need me. Yoruba will need me. Hausa will need me. And I will need them. But we don't have to end it like this. Let's share the country. It is possible. Yoruba will do well. Hausa will do well. Una know they like to drink beer. We like to drink beer. Una go carry the money. I don't want to talk again. This is when they talk another, the one where I want to talk now, and the vex pass. Person go come drink beer, finish for East. Then you go come carry the money, go give people where say they don't want they want Sharia. Even you where they collect that money, now sin it be for you. Now these people say it's a sin. Somebody have to drink, make money through the beer, and then come and give you where we say if somebody drink, you want cut in hand. You think about it, man. We are being used. But I'm sorry, I have to say that. Thank you.